Hello and welcome to the very first in the four-part or four-week series of the PR Secrets Summer Intensive School, where I really want to help you nail down how you can pitch to the press, how you can stop sabotaging your business's success, and how you can just get on in there and become much more visible in a very crowded marketplace. How many other people out there are there who are life coaches? Hands up. How many other people out there are you creatives and designers? You know, whatever you do, it's an extremely busy, crazy marketplace, and it's time that you started to raise your head above the parapet and say, okay, now is the time for me to shine. So I got my sunglasses on to celebrate the beginning of the summer school intensive. So I want to kick off by asking you a few questions. Are you sabotaging your own company's success because you just don't talk to enough people? Raise your hands if that's you. Are you embarrassed about doing self-promotion? Many people say they hate doing self-promotion. I'll take off the shades. I've got some new makeup, by the way. Basically, people are very fearful of doing self-promotion and talking about themselves because people think that they're being cheesy or they're being a show-off. Is that how you feel as well? So stop sabotaging your company's success and start singing from the rooftops, okay? It's really important that you start to do that because nobody else is going to be doing it for you. If you don't start raving about how amazing your business is, but not in a really awful, pushy, salesy way, but in a very nice, gentle way, that's great because you can't always rely on word of mouth marketing, that is people referring you. And if you can't afford or you're not paying a really expensive PR agency, then it really is all up to you. So that is my message today, and I've got a few tips and tricks about how you can get around all this sabotaging your own company's success, because the problem is when you start doing that, you are actually missing out on many opportunities that come your way. So I'm going to have a little cough, excuse me. Okay, so kicking off number one, it is good news because you know what? It's all about self-belief. Do you lack self-belief when it comes to pitching yourself to the press or whenever you have to stand up in those networking events and you could go, oh my God, I've got to do my 70-second presentation. What am I going to say? Do you know what? My tip about the 70 seconds, bring it down to 10 seconds and try to nail it in 8. Try and say what you do in 8 seconds, which will pique people's interest. Say, hi, my name's Amanda Ruiz and I help entrepreneurs get more clients by getting into the press. I don't know how many that was, but it's not going to be any more. That will not be 70 seconds worth of a pitch, okay? So listen, it's all about self-belief, and it's, you know, self-belief, we all have our problems and our feelings. Oh my God, I don't want to self-promote because it's all about me. I'm being too showy-offy. But do you know what? If you don't have the confidence to pitch yourself, then nobody else will. Like I said, unless, of course, somebody, you know, you're actually paying somebody to do it, or you've got a really good recent referral. But actually, do you know what? You just can't have all your marketing juices just literally depending upon people referring your business. So you need to up the ante and become much more self-confident in doing what you do, because I tell you one thing, if you can think about your big why is it that you're running your business? It's extremely important to remember that. So one day I was pitching my business to a fashion journalist, and because I used to run a knitwear business selling beautiful knitwear imported from Peru, my husband's country, and the fashion journalist said, Amanda, I just don't like the models, I don't like the hairstyle, I don't like the makeup, did you do it yourself? And I was running the business on a shoestring at the time, and I said, yeah, I did. And she goes, well, next time hire a stylist. And I thought, oh my God, how rude is that? You know, I spent so much time, blood, sweat and tears, getting this, all the clothing sorted out, sourcing some stunning models, but I just got slagged off at the last minute, or rather when everything was put to bed and I had a catalogue. I'd literally sent this woman a catalogue. I'd sent out my catalogue to many other journalists. So she was really nasty to me. So she really ate away at my self-confidence. But I thought, do you know what? I am doing this because I want to contribute to my business, to the family. I want to put bread on the table. I want to inspire my children to become entrepreneurs, and I'm doing it so I can afford a lovely luxury holiday. So do you know what? Two fingers up to you, madame. And I thought, I'm going to rise above this. And so I went upstairs to fold some clothes. You know, very uncommon for me. I don't normally kind of like doing all the housework, but I just had to do something totally different. I came back downstairs and I thought, right, she's not going to get the better of me. So what I did, I called up another journalist from another major magazine, and she goes, Amanda, I love your clothing. It's lovely. I love the way it's produced ethically. I love the styling of it. I love the colours, blah, blah, blah. Please send me a high-res image and send me, you know, on, you know, so-and-so poncho, and give me all the stockist details. So do you know what? One person rejecting you, do not let that get you down. 4 people rejecting you. Think about J.K. Rowling. Think about all these amazing superstars. What's she called? J. Hurd from Team Hurd. She was singing in the burger bar, flipping her burgers, and then one day somebody heard her. She didn't have her confidence taken away. But you can have many times where people reject you and you think, oh my God, I'm just going to give up. It's enough already. Well, don't worry. Up the ante. Think about your big why. Why are you running your business? It's because you've got an amazing message to spread, haven't you? You want to spread the message to so many more people apart from just, you know, the local people in your village. So come on, up the ante, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it for you? And you know what? The other great thing is when you are pitching to the press or standing up doing your networking event or standing and literally talking to somebody face to face at a networking event, by sounding confident, people are going to have real faith in what you're doing. But if you kind of, you know, do it in a kind of meek and mild way, go, well, I help entrepreneurs get press coverage. It's I don't think, you know, I'm not going to go to her about it. I'm going to go to somebody who really knows what they're talking about, because they're kind of delivering it in a confident manner. Even if you don't have the confidence, just try to do it and try to practice saying what you do many times in front of the mirror. Try it to your husband or your boyfriend or your whoever is listening in your vicinity. Do it to your dog. Barry! I'm going to get my dog. I'm going to practice to him. Here we are. Come here. He's not going to come. They say don't work with animals, and Perry, you ain't behaving at the moment. Anyway, so practice to whoever you can practice to your cat, whatever. Say it time and time again, and then you will be able to get that success. Because do you know what? When you pick up the phone to speak to a journalist, they're going to hear somebody who's confident, because if you do say it in this voice, well, hi, I've got this amazing knitwear range and I think it'd be really great for your magazine. They're just going to go, next, you know, move on. I'm on deadline. I don't want to speak to you. So I've got this great graphic and it goes something like this. And what I'll do, if you want to have this graphic, send a comment in the box below and write the word graphic and I will send you the graphic. Here it is. I don't know whether you can see it very well. There you go. All right, so on this graphic, it starts with this, you, right bang in the middle. Right, that is you. Actually, it's me. So think about you, or it's the picture of your business, or where you run the business from, or your dream car, or the dream university you want to send your kids to, whatever. It's all about you. It's your big why. So you need to start believing in yourself. Why have you set up this business? Who is it for? Is it for you? You fulfilling a lifelong passion and a dream? Is it because you need to earn the money to contribute to the household income? Why? Just believe in yourself. And then a really important thing is to have a vision about where you want to go. Sorry, I have another cough. I've got a summer cold, as they say, so I'm going to put my shades on for that summer cough. Excusez-moi. Right, if I cough again, I have to put my shades on. So, okay, then you need to have a vision. Where do you want to have your business go? Where do you want to see it in 5 years' time? Where would you like to be? Would you like to be on telly, on the Lorraine show? Would you like to have your own slot on the radio? Would you like to be writing a column for the Telegraph, in the children's section, family section, whatever, in the travel section? Where would you like to be seen? And where, more importantly, where do you see your business? Do you see yourself still working from home? Do you see yourself employing an army of freelancers and you can still work from home and pick up the kids? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Do you see yourself running an academy of life coaches? You know, what is that big dream? Do you see yourself having a retreat? You going on the retreat, and do you see yourself, your staff running those retreats for you so you can actually go on them yourself as well? So just have that huge vision and then break it down, and then you'll get to that vision. But also have a more attainable vision, which is literally a certain amount of turnover that you'd like to have that year or this very year. And write that down on a vision board and get that going, and with the dream magazines, the dream publications that you'd love to appear on. It's really important for you to do that. And then you just need to switch up that mindset, because I tell you one thing, when you are pitching and people are being bitching when you're pitching, you just got to think, do you know what? You're not going to put me off. You may be rude to me, but actually I'm running a really great business. People have bought it, they love it, and I'm actually going to switch up my mindset, and I'm not going to think, oh, it's cheesy. People don't want to hear from me. Yes, we all want to hear from you. So please share, and share what you do in this group. It's really important. There are 640 people and counting within PR Secrets. I've already bought some beautiful pom-poms. Thank you very much. Connected with some amazing people. People are posting about their Instagram video courses and gold that they're doing. So, you know, do that, pitch what you're doing, and just have that positive mindset, because nobody can take that away from you. Now, the other thing is, what you need to do is to practice. Like I said, you need to practice in front of your dog. He's not coming. Perry, come here. What's this? Look, here. Might have to, there's a spider on the couch. Perry, look, here. Right, up. Right, so here he is. Here's the dog who I practice in front of when I want to make a pitch. Perry. You see? So if I'm going to do, actually on Friday, I'm going to be doing a workshop, and I don't know how many people. It might be in front of 200, it might be in front of 40 people. Perry is going to know inside out all about the tips that I'm going to be giving. Here he is. Say hola. Hola. Right, thank you, Perry. But who else can you pitch and practice to? And I don't just mean practicing to the dog. I actually mean practicing to people who aren't going to be game changers. So if you kind of screw it up a bit, they're not going to worry about it. They're going to go, oh, she's a really nice person. So first of all, you can start practicing. If you do a school mum run, just, you know, drop in the conversation what you do. That's one thing. Number two, what you can do also is, if you want to get into the press, is actually talk to the local press. So don't go to the editor of the Telegraph or the editor of the Guardian or the editor of Psychology's magazine right from the word go. Try and practice to the local Colchester Gazette or your local village newsletter. Do you know what? I think it's a really good idea just to start really small and really local. That's exactly what I did when I was starting to get my business into the press. I ended up getting into Vogue and Marie Claire. Amazing glossies, amazing nationals, but I actually started off by going to the local papers because they don't really mind if you screw it up. You don't mind if you screw it up, and the more times you practice, the more perfect you will get. So that is it, and there you go. The final piece on my graphic is the success. You have the success, and then you can just rinse and return. So I hope that's been helpful, and I hope it's going to help you stop sabotaging what you're doing and just have, you know, the background. I'm sure that I know some people who are going to be watching this, watching the replay. You know, some of you have got fantastic degrees, not only a degree. I don't have a degree in PR, but I've got a, how do you call it, a guerrilla degree, because I actually did it on the coalface. I did it working, you know, getting work experience, working for my mum's business. I then did it for my own business, and I now teach people how to do it. And these are the very steps on how to do it. So you don't need to have a degree in life coaching to be a life coach. A lot of it comes from your experience and actually your success stories when you get your clients, you know, the life transformations that you deliver to them. So just think about all of that and just think, do you know what? That confidence which I want to exude is because I have given so many successes to my clients, and I have brought happiness, and I'm going to carry on doing that to as many people as I possibly can. So if you have enjoyed this and you want to receive my graphic, hold on, I'm going to give you a quick show of what it looks like a bit, a small glimpse of the graphic. Write in the box below, the comment box below, graphic, and I will share that with you. And I look forward to catching you on Thursday, because this is the Summer School of Inspiration, the PR Secrets Summer School, where I'm going to be showing you all my hints and tips about how to pitch to the press, how to network successfully, and how to feel more confident about running your business, because we're all running businesses, we're all entrepreneurs or small business owners, but sometimes it's quite hard to do it, isn't it? And we need a bit of a push or a bit of a kick up the ass. So hopefully that has been really helpful. So I'm Amanda Ruiz. Thank you very much for joining me. If you want to get any of my freebie downloads, just go to my website. It's amandaruiz.co.uk, and I look forward to having your comments, and please write in the box below graphic. Thank you.